Well, as you mentioned, Jade, traffic is now flowing again. You can see some cars going by behind me on the southbound lanes of 71 Highway. Police have told us that this was a pedestrian-involved crash. They say that a woman was driving southbound here on 71 Highway when a man came off of the median to cross the highway, and that woman tried to hit her brakes, but she could not stop in time and ended up hitting that man. Paramedics took him to the hospital, and that's where he died. Police tell us the man who died was 51 years old, but they have not told us his name. Now, police do want to kind of use this as an opportunity to urge people not to cross the road at random locations, to use crosswalks, stop where there's a traffic light, or maybe use an overpass. The sergeant in charge of this investigation told us that it's really hard to anticipate how fast a headlight's coming towards you when it's on a highway like this and it's nighttime.
Puts you as a pedestrian at a real disadvantage, and there's, anytime you cross a highway, it's extremely dangerous.
One other note here about the investigation. The police tell us that the woman who hit this pedestrian was not under the influence of alcohol and that she has been cooperative with police and detectives as they launch their investigation here. But they are finished with the investigation as it relates to being on the scene, and obviously now that means that 71 Highway is open for the morning commute. Live in Kansas City, Missouri, I'm Charlie Keegan, 41 Action News Today.
Charlie, thank you. Pedestrian safety on 71 Highway is something Kansas City officials have been working on. Earlier this month, they actually had a public meeting to talk about results of a study which suggested adding bridges and underpasses to 71, and that could make it safer. They're also looking at repairing sidewalks and crosswalks, adding bike trails. This is a joint effort between Kansas City, KCATA, and MoDOT. So far, this is the very beginning stages of this. They're just considering proposals for now. Any modifications to 71 Highway would require additional studies and take much longer to complete, depending on federal and state funding.